cup, whatever that's that you got.
No, I didn't know what I had to pick it up.
Okay.
It was on the downstroke. So now we're on all the cameras. Camera 1, 2, 3, and 4. We on 4 cameras. We getting busy.
You just want to see yourself 4 times.
I'm gonna have some cat. Okay, all right, y'all. We're going live starting right now. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Soul Time with Country and Mr. Reese.
Hey, folks.
And as always, we like to give our shout outs and our accolades. Reese said he has some shout outs to do today.
They were on the phone. So since we're using the phone, I can't get them. I should have wrote them down. Yes, but I have to get you next time, folks.
Yeah, shout outs next time. So as always, remember to check Reese out on his YouTube, his Instagram, and his Facebook.
I don't know what my Facebook handle is. I have to look it up. But
it's called New Way to Do It with Reese.
Yeah, New Way to Do It with Reese. You can see me on YouTube and Instagram. I mean on Facebook and Instagram, but it's on YouTube. And we also got a station called Soul Time with Country and Mr. Reese is also on YouTube. You can find that.
All right, Soul Time with Country and Mr. Reese. Spell SOULTYME with Country and Mr. Reese. Mr.Reese. And you don't get nobody else no shout out?
No.
Okay. And as always, remember me and Reese are starting a t-shirt. We're going to start selling t-shirts where we're going to open up our smoke shop called
Toke Freely.
Enjoy the Mother Earth, can come in and enjoy it, have some downtime, talk to each other who love it. And it's Corona and COVID-19 free. And as always, I like to give a shout out to my homeboy who started a freight broker company called E-Van. You can check him out at Cargo to Go. You know what I'm saying? He's doing big things out on the East Coast in the DMV. And you can and I like to thank my mentor, Pamela Russell, who helped me start my own business, which is a dispatch service. And you can check out at Cap's Dispatch Service. And you can leave me and Reese comments on TCB Coordination at yahoo.com, where I got our lovely fan mail from in the spam. And also, you can check out my business on tcbcoordination.com. And last but not least, I'd like to give a shout out to my 2 homegirl. Her name G.I. Jan. Gijan 3.
Oh, not Jane.
No, not Jane. Gian Jan 3. You can check her out. She in Mississippi area. She do a fitness class. She on Instagram, and also she got a soul food restaurant. Young sister coming up all the time. And my other sister, her name Drian Mellon, DRIYAHMILON. She on Facebook. Send her a friend request, man. She be dropping signs, a knowledgeable bond, a lot of knowledge of self and helping people get to black people. She be always trying to uplift our race. So that's why I like both of them. Both of them about black people. They're about doing stuff. And since me and Reese and Soul Time, I just try to give a shout out to all them people because they're all about doing stuff for us. Now, me and Reese, we always have I think that me and Reese always have a great conversation about stuff. The best thing about us is that Reese is old as Methuselah, and it coincides because I have a real knack and a real habit of reading all the time. Almost anything I read, if you put it in front of me, there's some book with some letters in it. I'm gonna read it. I done read so much stuff. Sigmund Freud, man, so many books, man. W.E.B. Du Bois, everybody. I done read everybody. I read the Sad Roots. I even got sad when I read Roots because I knew once Chicken George had a fight with that chicken in the book, I knew the next page wasn't going well because I had seen the movie. It's like when you see movies and stuff, and then you looking at the movie, and then you be like, man, this is a good movie. But you know how it's gonna go with Chicken George and his daddy. He's a white dude, but he was supposed to be his daddy.
I actually don't remember very much of Roots because
I remember.
I watched it, and then when I got older and watched it, I didn't like watching it. Like it made me mad all the time. So,
this is the part. This is the part in the book, and in the movie where Chicken George, he was. They called him Chicken George because he was raising the best roosters, and his roosters was whooping everybody in the South until this English dude came over, and he wanted to bet the English dude. The English dude had like $5,000. I guess $5,000 back then was close to like
you're a rich man.
Right. I mean, he like $5,000, George. You ain't got to worry about nothing. He's like, you win this, and it was so deep in the book that the dude was like, Chicken George, if you win this fight, I'm gonna set you and your people free today. Y'all gonna be free today. And you reading the story and you just know the next part of the chapter is Chicken George is going to England because the dude was like, he was impressed with how Chicken George raised chicken because his chicken was whooping ass. But he was like, man, if you lose, then Chicken George got to come with me to England for 15 years and raise my chicken. And he was gone so long that his mama turned old. Didn't nobody remember him or nothing. He come back, he had the gray hair. It was crazy. He had to leave his old lady and everything. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that to say that I read a lot of books, and that's what makes me and Reese have a great dynamic because we both got more sense than a little bit. So, and I'm trying to say all this without using profanity. Because I don't want nobody because I don't want y'all to think I'm I don't know how to use the English linguistics. That I don't speak English. I just really and truly, I like to curse, man. I just love the cursing language. It just give you so many options. Like some stuff when you say English, you got to be so prolific and on point. Then sometimes you talk to some people who don't read a lot of English or don't practice trying to go past the 8th grade. You have to water stuff down for them. So I'll be between a rock and a hard place. But when you cuss, you get right to the point. Shut the fuck up. There's no other way to say shut up than that. You can think of a lot of ways. Could you please tone down the noise? Could you please be quiet? What's another way you can say be quiet?
Be quiet.
Cease and desist. Maintain low tones. Don't use your outside voice. Use your inside voice. I even used to tell people something funny all the time. I used to say, well, you learn how to whisper in a helicopter? But there's no other way to say shut the fuck up. I mean, that's only one way. So anyway, so let's start our show, man. I was just saying that I don't want anybody to think that I don't know what I'm doing because I'm very aware of how I talk and what I be doing. I do it for 2 reasons. One, because I'm not passive. Number one.
Why do you keep saying that? What cussing has to do with being passive? I don't understand your logic when you say that.
Okay. Let me tell y'all this story right quick.
Oh God.
And then we're gonna get past all this passive, this passive stuff. See, there's 3 types of I ain't gonna tell them that because it ain't nothing but cussing. The whole thing is cussing.
I said you couldn't cuss.
Well, maybe y'all have not heard. And you never heard about 3 types of people in the world: pussies, dicks, and assholes.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that story?
Yeah, I've heard you say the story before.
And then you wanna.
I don't care if you tell the people the story.
You wanna keep.
I don't care if you tell the story.
Okay, well, like they said, there's 3 types of people in the world: pussies, dicks, and assholes. Maybe everybody that heard this in their own wrong way. Well, the pussy people are the people that always wanna, man, let's talk it out. Let's all get along. Let's not do this. It'll be okay. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do that. All that little crybaby stuff. Oh, not crybaby stuff. The soft stuff. Come on, can we go around the other way? Let's not go through that. It's dark. And then you got the assholes who shit on everything and everybody like, man, you a pussy. Come on, man, let's go on through that. Ain't nothing gonna happen to us. Or who told you to go get your hair done? Why you get your hair done? You shouldn't have got your hair done in brown color. You should have got it done blonde. Or you buy the red shoes. Today everybody wearing black shoes. You know what I'm saying? Just some always shitting on everything and everybody. And dicks always exposed to assholes like, man, leave them alone. Because in life, you got to have a dick to fuck the assholes to keep the shit off the pussies because who wants some shitty pussy? No.
What your uncle told you that story?
I know how y'all thought that was gonna go, but who wants
who wants some shitty dick like you
always say?
Some
shitty pussy. Nobody like, oh, that pussy was shitty.
Oh no, can we get to the topics now?
Okay, all right. So so that's just funny for me. All right. So anyway, we had 2 topics today. One is the greatest black movie of all time, and 2 is the second topic, or the first topic is taking your friends out. And Reese was for some reason the other day, he was like, man, what you mean by taking your friends out? I mean just that, taking your friends out. sometimes you always got them friends that always go home, never want to go outside. I ain't pointing at you, I was pointing to that.
Whatever.
The dude in the back there. What's up, cuz? Yeah, we got extra people down here. What's going on, man? Somebody just going by that curtain. So yeah, so you gotta sometimes take out your friends so you and your friends can go out and have a great time.
Well, that depends on what you call going out.
Going out to a club,
just hanging out. That shit don't appeal to me no more. Just hanging. Maybe when I was younger, but just hanging out now, I feel like I'm wasting
going
time.
to a club.
Well, I don't know, because clubs don't interest me no more either.
What about a strip club? I would love to take you to a strip club.
I've been to strip clubs. I used to
go
to
when the last time you been to a strip club?
I mean, it's been a long time.
Don't be hating, cuz. When the last time you been to a strip club? All you gotta remember is two things in a strip club. One,
have some money.
No, you don't need no more than $25 to go to a strip club. I bet you say $25 kind of strip club you going to. But look, one, you don't need no more than $25. Number two, lap dances ain't nothing but $10. You pay more than $10 for a lap dance.
See, but that don't even interest me.
And number three, there's no sex in the champagne room, so don't even go there.
Exactly.
And the champagne room is $100. It's $100 to go in the champagne room.
So
it's $100 to go in the champagne room.
So somebody can grind on you.
For $100, and you can't even touch them back. And they do the most in the champagne room.
But to me, those be the most horniest, desperate guys there. Because I'm not finna pay you $100 to grind on me. I'd rather pay you $100 to screw me. If that's gonna be the case.
But there's no sex in the champagne.
I'm saying, but I'd rather go get a hooker and pay her $100. If I gotta go there and you gotta grind all on me and shit.
Jocelyn, what's up?
That shit don't even interest
Bonnie,
me.
really, my daughter says, too much for her. He said, her daughter said, we just talking about
what daughter?
Going out, her daughter.
Daughter?
Yeah, I guess our daughter.
Oh, she said what?
Is Jocelyn your daughter? Bonnie at 79 says,
her daughter, yeah.
Well, first of all, we're not trying to be too much. We just, somebody hit me with something over there. We're not trying to be too much. We're talking. It's a podcast. This is doing a podcast. Tell her to relax. Stop starching her socks or something.
He got a crush on Kim, babe.
Get your socks. Stop starching your socks.
I told him Kim probably is not his type, but he don't believe me.
Kim.
He think he can tame her, as he say.
Like a lion tamers. Me and Jesus, we can.
It's a good way to get cussed out. That's all I can say.
Me and Jesus, we can raise spirits, lay our hands on them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I think it's a good idea. I think it's personally a good idea for you to take your house friends out.
Your house friends?
Yeah, your friends.
What's a house friend?
Your friends that stay in the house all the damn time. Because I mean,
you don't know the circumstances why people would rather stay in the house than really go. I ain't saying I'd rather stay in the house.
What's that for? It's a phobia. Anybody know the name of that phobia? What's it called? No, it's a phobia for like going outside. Like they be scared of everything.
Oh,
and they like that. They get caught up. Sometimes they be like, man, they can't go out the door. They have to have people bring them their food.
For me personally, if I'm not going somewhere, if I'm not really going somewhere doing something that I like to do, all the shit's kind of like strip clubs, all this shit. I used to do that shit when I was younger, man. That don't even interest me. Not to me, they not.
There's no because champagne room, but
I had a friend named Carrie, and we used to go to strip joints and stuff like that all the time. And they haven't changed. Yeah, here in Chicago, up north. So we even came out here south side on 100 and something long time ago, 100 and something. Uh-huh. But they were doing the same thing then and they do now. You get the lap dances, and all kind of shit. I mean, back then,
but sometimes
it was interesting, but now it don't even interest me.
I think, but I also think when you take people out, it also builds confidence.
Well, it depends.
It because let me tell you what. When I was a young cat, and when I first got exposed to going out, it was with some older cats. They was like 21 and stuff. I was like 17, and these cats they was 21, and all older cats, man. And I'm coming on, come on, young blood, you can come on, hang out with us and all that shit, right? I'm like, all right, cool. They told me to go put on my Sunday clothes. I'm like, go put on your Sunday clothes. I'm like, man, I don't want to be outside. This is what I'm thinking. I don't want to go outside in no dress clothes and. I gotta put on my Sunday clothes. What kind of crap is that? And like, come on, blood, we're gonna go out, we're gonna show you a good time. And when I went out with them in my Sunday clothes I had my tie on, they told me I didn't really know how to tie a tie, so we had the famous clip-ons. Yeah. They took my little clip on, like it ain't even no real tie. Leave that shit in the car. Put on and took off my jacket. I had because they told me for Sunday clothes, I had the whole 3-piece on. They took off my jacket and said, just wear the vest and your shirt and come on. I went on in there with them, and when I went in there, It was the greatest experience I ever had. First, when the older chicks talked to me, but that wasn't the experience. But the experience was watching all the old cats smooth, slow dance with them chicks, man. Some of these cats
had a strip club.
No, it was a regular club.
Oh, just a regular club.
Right.
Oh, okay.
No, I couldn't get no strip club at 17. It's a regular
club. I was
going
to ask you,
how these cats had their hair pressed. This one dudes was wearing perm. They had their hair pressed, and cats had like these finger waves from back in the day. And they had the finger wave, and they had the hair rolled up like it was rolled up. I remember that. And they had the corn roll at the bottom, and it was rolled up. And girls was in there.
I did used to think that was kind of gayish. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, that was the pimpest shit I ever seen. Girls was in there rubbing their hair.
My hair was laid down better than Superfly's.
Yeah, you had long perm hair.
I didn't have a perm. It was just my hair.
Anyway, so these cats, they had long.
It's the truth. My wife could tell you.
We're talking about taking friends out. This is not a lame topic. This is what people do.
Who said that?
I don't know. Ready?
I totally agree.
You agree with what?
It's a lame topic.
It's not a lame topic. We're talking about
yes, it is a lame topic.
Going out with your friends.
Fuck that shit.
Whoever said my topic lame?
I did.
I don't want y'all to think these fingers I was discriminating.
That's a lame ass topic. Hey, I told you been coming with some lame ass topics.
Hey man, okay, all right.
If it ain't relationship, it's relationship. If you know, or
hey man, I just thought, you know what, man, to be honest, I just thought thinking it'd be fun to take out your friends and go out and have
nothing wrong with that. But I don't know if that's a topic for a conversation.
I don't know why wouldn't it be a topic for a conversation?
Because it's boring.
Okay, well.
That's why. Boring. Okay, folks, would you agree that topic is boring? We all would agree that we take our friends out.
All right. Okay, I can think of another topic. Y'all want nigga think on his feet.
Oh, yeah, think about turning that shitty music off. Okay, there you go.
Oh yeah, we ain't got no copyright. They won't let us play no music, so Reese feel like we shouldn't use music because
we shouldn't use copyrighted material.
So whenever y'all,
as long as we have it on YouTube, they're gonna monetize us. But we can play it on the other ones, but we need the YouTube too. So that's why.
Yeah, 4 cameras today.
Yeah, so that's why. If we didn't have YouTube on, he could play basically anything because Anchor allows us to play the music, but YouTube, they weird. You know what I'm saying? So they
okay. So I got a topic or thing on for you. Think black folks deserve reparations?
Yeah.
Why?
I know you don't. I understand why you don't either.
I didn't say niggas didn't.
We talked about
my
this
bad.
before.
I didn't say black people didn't deserve reparations. I didn't say they're just wasting money though.
How you figure it's a waste of money?
I think they were wasting money.
What? So?
I think they get reparations and get them right back.
Right back to the white man?
Right back to whoever.
I think that would be one of the smartest things white people can do if they don't want to give black people reparations. Give them the money because you know most of them are gonna blow it all on some bullshit anyway.
Everybody.
So most of them get that money right back.
It's gonna be Chevys and SUVs as far as the eye can see.
So
everybody gonna have.
You go into any white neighborhood, any blue collar white neighborhood. Everybody got more than 2 cars. So the black
folks deserve reparations. Yeah.
Everybody got more than 2 cars.
And then.
You know, in the house.
The wife leaving.
I go out to where my daughter stay. I go out there, man. You see 5, 6 cars in the driveway. You know, everybody got a car in the car. So I don't think what's wrong with that. Black folks can do it too.
No.
What happened? It went off. What you do?
Nothing.
Well, you messed that one up. You know that's gonna come partially on YouTube now.
No,
I mean on Facebook. Yes, it is because that's how it does.
No, I was trying to get rid of that message on there. I was trying to get rid of this.
So just let it stay on there. No big deal.
What if you have? Okay, so the question is, if you have reparations, what's the first thing you'll do?
It depends on how much it is. You know. Now, see, realistically, I don't think it's ever going to happen. But if it was to happen, I think each black person in this country should get at least $1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah, $1 million. And that's not even enough. But I say, yeah, $1 million. It's only 44 million people. That's only $44 million you got to give out. They shit that out.
And then you got to give out one for everybody in your family.
No, for each family. I ain't saying every. I said each person.
I used to have it. It was for every man that was over 6 feet tall.
6 feet tall.
Yeah, that was the rules. But if you look it up for 40 acres of mule, it was every man that was over 6 feet tall and had more than 3 kids.
That's the only way they would get 40 acres.
Right.
But they always had to have stipulations and shit.
Yeah,
they probably knew most men wasn't that tall. you know, and
well, probably cats couldn't stand all the way up and getting that ass whooped.
Probably. But yeah, I think reparations for black people would be a good thing. Like I said, even if you gave all, even with women, children, men, women, and children, it's still only 44 million of us. So you could give every single black
people.
Yeah, it's only 44 million of us in this country.
God damn.
We only 13% of the Mexicans just surpassed us this year.
There's more Mexicans in the country.
Yes, more Mexicans than it is black folks. Yep, it surely is.
And you think it's through the rate of the lead poison that we be getting out here?
No, I think it's through them purposely trying to keep our numbers down, through police brutality, through drugs, through murder, through black on black crime, through the criminal justice system. Yeah. I think it's meant to keep our numbers down, because if you look, I saw a lady, she had and I don't care for analysts and statistics, but in this case, I bring it up. She had analyzed if we wouldn't have had to go through Jim Crow and the senseless killings and stuff like that for black people, she would.
That's what I mean by lead poison.
Well, I'm talking about anything that killed off black people. Mm. She suggested that there would be, right now in 2020, there would be at least 80 million black people in this country.
Damn.
If it wasn't for and for abortion, because abortion is a big thing in our community.
Yeah.
She estimated it to be at least 80 million black people.
Yeah, I mean that in the black community, that's a hard decision to live with too, abortion.
These women get abortions like taking pills or some shit, where you give an option. See, that's why I say when I have my shows, when I tell people they out to destroy you, I always get some negative comment because people just don't want to see that far. They want to call me a pessimist, but I'm not a pessimist. What I see what's going on, I see it going on, and people that they get too caught up in other bullshit that they don't see what's going on. Why are you playing music?
That was excellent. Go ahead.
They get too caught up in bullshit, they don't see what's going on. But if you really sat and paid attention, you can see that, man, they was killing our folks off at such a rate that, it was such a rate. If you look at from 1950 to, I say 1990, it might be dead maybe 3 to 4 million black people. That's on record. Mm-hmm. Not to mention the ones that's not on record. Yeah. And that shit takes a toll. Then you have an abortion. Right. Then you have people dying from drugs.
They say a black person in America get kidnapped every 60 seconds.
I can believe that.
Every 60 seconds, somebody black of our color is kidnapped.
Because we have the strongest genes.
Every dark skin.
Our melanin and shit is important to them. People don't understand. People, they harvest us
every
like
60
animals,
seconds. Check that shit out.
They harvest us like animals. And these people, they get so caught up in, like I said, these political races and all that bullshit.
Remember that time we were talking about that dude that got, I'm going to cut you off. Remember that time we were talking about that dude that got killed on a bridge? We first started working together, something McDaniels.
Oh, yeah.
And you was like,
the one that got shot 16 times.
You said he didn't even have an organ in his body. I remember you told me.
Oh, that wasn't him. That was this boy they had rolled up in this tarp at school. And when they found his body, he didn't have any organs left, Well, yeah, he didn't have any organs except his eyes, I think. But they had took all his internal organs, And to this day, that case ain't been solved.
Every 60 seconds. Let's think of that shit. Every 60
Yeah, but if black people would wake up, and see things for what it's worth, you got so many brainwashed. That's why I can't stand Candace Owens and Tatum. Yeah. Because they so convinced that black folks are so privileged and ain't no such thing as racism.
I mean, what the hell do they mean privileged though?
I guess because we ain't living in huts, walking around barefooted and begging for food. I guess that's what she considered. But I had made a video about that, and I said, referring to her, that she need to travel. She need to go to Africa. At least look it up on YouTube, because there's so many beautiful African cities, where, like I told them, they ain't never faced racism. They ain't never had the white man foot on their neck and
That's
shit.
Why I always said I was going to go to Africa to escape. They're like, why you want to go to Africa, country? I like so I can hide.
That's right.
Amongst the people that's saying my color, just blend in.
That's right.
They be like, I lost that nigga through the crowd.
But you know what? It'd probably be better for our people overall.
Dipping and dabbing.
Something like that would probably. Well, you know what? But though I'll probably be alive, but I'm probably old as dirt. But I would say the next 20 years, man, Africa is gonna make such a change. It's gonna be like China. It's gonna be, but it ain't gonna be a communist.
Man, them cats
but if they unite Africa.
They be fighting. They be fighting
they got
their
it
ass
made.
off.
They got it made. If they can unite Africa, make it one ruler or just several rulers or something like that, man, and have freedom and independence.
King. Everybody want to be a king. It's too many.
Everybody has always wanted
too many people that want to be king. Oh, but
back to reparations.
If I had reparations, I would just buy.
Why would you buy anything?
Property.
Oh,
not buy property. I would buy land.
Yeah,
all I buy
is
land. They'd be like, "What you got? Land."
Yeah,
I buy so much land. I look like the Monopoly board.
The land.
I have land everywhere.
People that own land actually make more money than people that build houses on them lands.
Yeah, I would just buy land. Money. I just buy land. I would buy land like stank on doodle. I would just buy so much land.
I see at least 1,000 acres. I told my brother that one. He's like, "Damn, what you want 1,000 acres?" I said, "Because I could sell it, I could rent it, I could use it, I can farm off of it, I can do whatever I want to do on it."
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody can tell me shit.
Yep.
Land in this country is the most valuable thing. It's the most valuable.
You ever see that movie with Far and Away with Tom Cruise?
Far and Away. I think I did.
How they was picking land, all the Irish dudes, they was coming over here and they had how they grabbed land is they would take a cross and as far as you could run out, whenever you threw your cross and put it down there, that's how you picked your land. That's
talking about in this country, they was doing it in this country. They was doing that shit. They was doing that shit in this country.
That's crazy.
They had the nerve, to like people come over here and separate the lands. I'm saying, but people come over here and separate the lands. Like people that wasn't living on the damn lands, was we're gonna take Wyoming and we're gonna take Ohio.
That's called what was that Louisiana Purchase shit?
But you know what? They gave a lot of Indians reparations.
Yeah, they gave them.
Yeah, because they damn near wiped them out. Now they got casinos and shit, and they spread the money.
They got a lot of want them.
Yes, I mean all of them ain't getting it, but I mean a lot of them did get it. And they spreading their money around. If we was to give reparations, like I said, even if they gave us $1 million a piece, that's only $44 million. That's only $44 million.
I could use a couple million
for every man, woman, child, black man, woman, child.
All right, y'all. We're coming to the 3 minutes left in the show. It's time for things I hate
and Lord.
Things I love.
See, you but nothing. Go ahead.
What?
You make the show seem so whitish to me.
Things I love and things I hate.
No, it's just we gotta have a category for things we love and things we hate. And
why not?
And we gotta have a topic for this. I'll just say we go with the flow.
I love making the show with Reese.
I think
but I hate to see this shit right here.
I think when we freestyle, we have a better time, and the topics is not as important as having fun. Now, when we want to have a serious topic, we'll have a serious topic. No, but I'm just explaining that to the people. That shit you talking about taking your friend out, I could have slept through the whole thing.
Really?
Shit. Yes, I could have slept through that easily.
That was a topic choice.
It was crap.
Not the best topic.
Well, next week, folks, it's be my turn. So we're gonna have
we're gonna have more fun. I be doing all this by myself. I come up with the topics.
That was his idea.
We
were supposed to come up with the topics together, but he took it on like he takes on everything for himself.
I can't think of nothing. Just go ahead, country.
That's what I said. I said I can because for me, we could always bring up a topic just by talking. If we want to stick to it, we just stick to it. I don't think we should have a written topic unless it's something that we want to address that's important. You see what I'm saying?
Things I love. I love when it's over 90 degrees outside. But I love air conditioning. Hate the heat, love the sweet.
Well, I guess that was the end of my conversation.
Things I love. I love holidays. Like, even though I'm on.
Now, that goes something I agree with you. I love the holidays too, man. But you know what?
I hate the spending money part.
But that's the part I do like. I like to spend money on the holidays. Yeah, on the holidays, yeah. I mean, because if you're going to be all nice to people and get them shit, you might as well just go on out.
You ain't been nice to me all year. Don't phony kick it on one time.
I said if you've been nice to people. I ain't say if you haven't been nice. If I haven't been nice, I'm not going to buy you shit. I haven't been nice to you.
But you know, a good time, that'd be dope. Though.
Yeah, I don't know if you deserve that good time. We'll see how our followers. Think I should buy Country a good time for his birthday?
Yeah, buy Country
for Christmas.
For his birthday. Yep. All right, y'all. So we
gave me an erector set. Oh, ain't that nice? I'm 58 years old. I get a damn erector set.
First of all, it's a
model erector set.
There you go. All right, so we got 30 seconds left. We're gonna stop this part of the show and gonna come back with two-part show for the next one because I know Reese gonna knock that down too. So we'll be right back.
I'm not knocking them down
after these messages. That is so slow. So here we go.
Okay, they're just as good. Just as good.
All right. So
a lot of comments over there. What are they saying?
Somebody over here. I don't know who this is.
Well, so what? What are they saying? Don't
RHYMIDI.
That's my daughter. Remedy.
Which one?
The one living in Wisconsin.
Remedy, what's up, mama? What's happening?
That's her name, ain't Remedy, but that's a thing she used on there.
She used her name, Remedy?
Lisa.
She said we need to pay attention to the comments.
What comments, Lisa?
I don't know.
I'm asking her, what comments are you talking about?
Bonnie laughing at us and Remedy saying thank you and all that shit. What we pay attention to.
You know what? Her and they talking to each other.
Right. You know what it is? We got to watch all this. I'm trying to watch all the cameras and the process and the time all at the same time. So I'm three-weighing down here. This like a.
Yeah, he working so hard with his engineering.
Thank you very much.
He's just an engineering fool over here today.
Trying 4 cameras.
Tell my grandbabies, Papa, I love them.
She might not be on there now.
She's probably still on there.
Just say one
because they might be watching. That's why I say that might be what she said. Well, watch her language.
No. That's what she said. She said watch. She said y'all need to pay more attention to your comments.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. She might.
No, I'm talking about the comments.
What Bonnie said?
No.
That's what Lisa said?
Yeah, she said, I got a topic. Why do black people this or less each other? I don't know.
Huh.
She got right there, your daughter.
Who comment? My daughter? I don't know,
yeah,
Lisa. That's a good comment. That's a good question.
Oh, she said, why do black people think less of each other?
What makes you think black people think less of each other?
I don't know.
I'm asking her.
I do.
Why do you think black people think less of each other?
I mean,
I kind of know.
She said Bonnie said no, we're not. She said they're not talking to each other.
Oh, y'all not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, we went for all the process.
Well, if my grandbabies are watching, Papa love you, Tia and Zoe. Papa love you. And if Ava's watching.
Why do old cats? Why y'all call yourself Pawpaw?
They call me Pawpaw.
I don't want to. I want to be called.
What you want to be called, Granddaddy?
No.
What you want to be called? Just Country?
No, Pimp Daddy. Something like that.
God. So you gonna have your grandchildren calling you Pimp Daddy?
Hey, Slick
Pimp Daddy.
Yep.
The police gonna lock your ass up.
Yeah, we outside. Yeah. Pimp Daddy, can we get some candy? Nigga, that's where the house. Like, that's where the house. Girl, you know who you calling Pimp Daddy around? Yeah, you gotta fake like you know what
you told us to call you Pimp Daddy.
It's like, well, you get your ass out of here.
But you know, I like Pawpaw better than I like Granddaddy.
I don't know, man.
I like Pawpaw.
I just say that so much.
I like it. I like Pawpaw.
Like, I was going out with this gal and her daughter was hiding her ass and she gonna say, "You ready to be a granddaddy?" I'm like, "Hold on, heifer." Well, my kid's at 16.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you ready to be a grandma? You ready to be a pawpaw? Since she said that no.
You never liked Pawpaw. Huh?
No, man, she blew the hell out of me with that. We were just dating good. All right, y'all, and we're back. Yeah, she blew me with that one, man.
We back. Welcome back to the show, y'all. This is new way to do it. This is Soul Time with Country and Mr. Reese, which is me, the intelligent one, and the good-looking one.
Yeah. That nigga looks so good, he making a camera smile.
Know it, and you know it.
I can't even see on these cameras. So.
Big old smiles on. I got lost on those cameras. You just moved me right out the way.
No, you on
that one. You got
no, that's the same one.
Let me move.
Yeah,
there we go. That's better. I have to, and he be trying to cut me out half the stuff anyway. All right, so what is our next subject about, Mr.
Famous black movies, some of the best black movies.
Now, I like now.
You know what? I was going to address what your daughter had asked. Why do black folks, what'd she say? We got a comment for one of our viewers.
From my daughter.
I always gotta brag about the juice. I always gotta brag about the ball juice.
Well, you talking
That's
about
my daughter. She come out of here. Look at her talking and typing on. Yeah,
whatever.
And she said, she got a topic. Why do black people think less of each other?
I just asked. I mean, what makes her think that black people think less of each
I
other?
think black people think less of each other because we greedy. And most black folks want to have, I think that's one of our main reasons why black people don't get along as well as we could, or we don't have as much as we could, because it seems like every black person I meet always wants something more than the next nigga. I'm saying we can't never have enough. And the ones that got, I think they think if they give it away, they're gonna lose it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the grand scheme of it is, but my biggest thing for that question is I really truly 100% think that the reason black folks feel the way they feel about each other, and we're not as well off as we could be, especially in 2020, considering we've been getting our ass whooped since the 1820s. You would think by now, at least 200 years by now, a nigga was like, man, enough is enough. We're gonna buy stuff. And then when all the black
keep pitting them against each other,
right? And then when all the black folks had stuff like Black Wall Street, like they had out there in Oklahoma, and then I heard they had other places like East St. Louis. They said it was out there, like, and they said this girl was on there. I was talking about the girl I was telling y'all to check out on Facebook, Dria DRIYAHMILON. She was just talking about how black folks was moving from, and I remember this. So my grandma said that's the reason why
you're cutting off your sentences. We don't know what you're saying.
I'm about to tell y'all, I remember this part because my grandma was like, that's why her and her husband moved up north in the first place, because up north in Chicago and East St. Louis, they used to have factories and steel mills and stuff. And you can come up here and, outlive some of the white folks that could ever dream of down south. You know,
that's why it was a big exodus to the north from the south, right? Because the northerners at the time, at least a lot of black people thought that, but it really wasn't. No. They thought that the whites were a little more liberal towards the blacks there.
They just giving a nigga 2 cents.
All they don't really know the truth is that it was a ploy to get you to come up there. If you go through and read your history, some of the first blacks that went up there and people saw that they would work hard for little or nothing, they encouraged them to send for more blacks, and that's what they did. You know, they always don't tell you the whole story. They just make it seem like, well, John went up there and got him a job. I'm going up there. They ain't no racism or nothing. Actually, in some cases, they face racism worse up here than they did in the South.
Well, that's probably when all that union stuff started.
Well, it wasn't the union. It was basically because white people thought they was better. So they were still using them. And for labor, they was paying them, but they wasn't paying them really shit compared to what they were paying a white man.
Right. They said
the black man, they was tired of sharecropping. They was tired of Jim Crow laws in the South. Yeah. They thought if they went to the North, it would be a little better. And it was for a lot of black people. It was for a lot of black people. But they still face the same bullshit. And something, like I say, sometimes even worse.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And then with that, like I said, and then it's always, so then you be putting that perspective, like, like, it was just like, what remind me of is like, when you had toys and stuff as a kid, like I was like one of them cats that, like, you play softball or something, and everybody used to come outside like, I'm batting first. And when I had a baseball and bat, and I told everybody to come outside,
always first batter,
right? And if I didn't bat first, the first thing I said, I'm taking my ball and bat in the house. I'm going in the house like, you ain't gonna leave the baseball and bat. Hell no.
That's the selfishness that she was just talking about,
right? And that's
why does some black people don't care for other black people? It's because some black people, like I said, a lot of black people been programmed to hate themselves.
Yeah, but
so they're gonna hate you automatically. Because they've been programmed to hate themselves.
I don't think we as much as hated ourselves as we don't know how to love.
Got to, because if
it could also be that we don't know how to love each other. Because
no, it's not.
If somebody
because we are very loving people. We are. It's just in us. It's a very loving people. If you look at us as a whole, if you look at us black folks as a whole, we are very loving people. The thing of it is, we're too friendly. We're too forgiving.
And they sold us out in Africa, though, because some of them cats want to trade us for guns and gunfire.
Yeah, but most of them cats that sold us out, they didn't sell out their own people.
Yeah,
they sold out other tribes.
The ones they had slaves, like, go catch them.
And it wasn't all black.
They can't even run fast.
Arabs. It was
Arabs.
Spaniards.
They the ones that built the boats. Like, you catch them niggas, we're going to build a boat that weekend.
Some of them were selling them. Do you actually know, and I know you probably don't know this, did you know that back in them days when the Arabs used to eat black people?
Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah.
They would fry them up like they was a motherfucking snake or something. They caught on and actually eat them. Literally eat black people. I guess that whatever it was, they would eat.
I guess we
our people.
I guess we're delicious.
I guess we must be something, man. We every damn thing. We're like a full
tastes like chicken, huh?
meal.
And them niggas taste like chicken because you catch them. Yeah.
But it's even known to happen here, Seth.
Because it's always a big thing. It's always a big thing that the Arabs were the first people that once they came to Africa that stole the knowledge. They said they stole the knowledge of mathematics and science.
They give them the credit to this day for that too.
Well, yeah,
they give them the credit for this.
They said they stole. They said they did steal mathematics and science, like mathematics and science from black folks. They went over there and we was already numbering the stars.
Hell yeah, they already knew all that shit. That's why I say they got lost. They got lost and they got on purpose. I once on one of my shows said that they've been trying to kill you for over 3,000 years. And I had a couple comments
like roaches.
People laughed at me.
Can't get rid of
because they are like they don't know. I said this the extinction of black people been going on for at least 3,000 years. So I got a couple of comments with like, how you know? You don't know what happened 3,000. I said all you gotta do is go to your history books.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is go to your history book and you find out as soon as other races found out about the black people, that's when it started. When they found out they were smarter, stronger,
the killing part about all that, man, is that every nationality on earth got an origin in Africa. They can trace.
Well, yeah, because the first people came from Africa.
I mean, that means every white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, orange, blue, purple, Irish, whatever country you from, even though you migrated, you can find your origin in Africa. So y'all are some assholes. That's some asshole.
But that didn't answer her question.
But well, I'm trying to answer. I thought my answer was to her question. She said, "Why do black people think less of each other?
Basically, hate their own people." That's what she
said. Why do black people think less of each other? And I think it's because number one, we don't know how to love each other like we're supposed to and be united. Number two, we hate taking each other's advice. Like they even said that in the Jim Crow trial, put the old man against the young man and watch them cuss each other out and fight. They ain't gonna never get along. Now, that's number two. Number three, we want more than the next person. You got a car, I want a truck. I'm saying ain't nobody trying to do nothing wrong.
But you know what? We're not the only people that do that.
No,
but Asians do it. Everybody wants to be on top of the next person. But it seems like it's focused more on our people.
We do it to ourselves. I often ride down the street and think that if a dude could go outside and buy a car with rims and all that, I know motherfucking well he can help pay his small bills off. Well, them rims is not fucking cheap.
But see, that people don't understand.
These are them cars.
In the society we live in the white man society. This is how the white man live in their society.
Yeah, they
a lot of them they
buy stove.
But still, no, I was gonna say they dog eat dog type of mentality, and they don't really care. Like if you get old, in white society, and I say this. And this is my own opinion. It's nobody else's opinion. But in the white society, they throw away their old people. They do.
Quick.
They throw away their old people. And not only that, they have taught us to throw away our old people too.
Yeah.
It's just, it ain't really as systemic as it is with white people. Because I knew white people, man. I knew white guys that they left home from college and never went back to see their mom and dad. Never went back. They call them up. But like I ain't seen my son 20 years. But he calls. I'm like, what?
From the South. Those black folks, I used to know that when you was in the South, they died at home.
Right.
Now these South Southerners, they died in nursing
homes. So they don't want them in their house.
So man, we think less. So to answer your daughter question, man, we think less of each other because we don't know no fucking better.
I disagree with that, but that's his answer.
I think that's the bottom line. We don't.
My answer is not that we know it, but my answer is that we've been programmed to dislike each other so much. We just take it out on each other, and that's why we hate on each other because we've been programmed to hate each other. That's my view on it.
Well, so there you go, man. We tried to answer.
There you go, Lisa.
The best way me and Reese
called and asked me that I could have gave you the same answer. No, but you wanted to hear from
big country. Don't say big country. You want a country?
I said you want to hear from country.
All right, so now
now we get on his boring topic.
No.
Are you gonna take?
No, it's reconnecting.
Well, what else? Anybody else say anything?
Nope. Nobody else.
I see all them comments. Who is that?
It's just people coming in. Big Los 715.
Who is that? Oh, I don't say nothing.
Say Big Los.
I mean, that's all it say. Is that?
Yep.
Nobody else had a comment?
No.
You know, if you got a comment for a topic, we would take in your comment.
Yeah, anybody got comments or something, y'all can always leave them. You don't leave them tonight, leave them after the recording.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I saw some comments on my YouTube page. I know I have people watch my YouTube.
Right.
I'm YouTubing it live today, folks. So give me a comment. Take that thing off that country.
What?
That ad.
It's just something about eat puppies.
Yeah, but it's covering up the comment section. If I was going to get comments,
it say eat puppies make you stronger.
Yeah, the hell with that. Well, no comments. All right, so give us some comments. Give us some thumbs up, likes, even some thumbs down if you don't like what we're doing.
Thumb up. You can put a thumb down. Anybody give us a thumb down. I hope your phone never charged, no matter how long you put it on the charger. I hope every time you put it on the charger and take it off, it dropped down to 2%.
And remember, we're still giving out the T-shirts for the first 1,000 thumbs up.
So like us so your phone stay working.
And the first 500 likes, we're going to give away 5 T-shirts. You know, because we're on the budget, y'all. We ain't rich.
So me and Reese was talking about the greatest black movies. Now I have a lot of black movies that I say. One of them, somebody might say, could be the real story, Harold Belafonte and that girl they play. And
well, guess who's coming to dinner?
No, that ain't Harold Belafonte. That's Sidney Poitier.
Okay, what are we talking about? I get them mixed up.
Harold Belafonte made the movie about him being a GI that was in the service about what Carmen.
With the chick Carmen, yeah, with the dancer.
I don't know
the black chick.
Yeah, I don't know if she was a dancer.
Yeah, she was a dancer.
I just know
that was her job as she worked at a dance hall.
And he fell in love with her. Yeah, he came in. Yeah, she was messing around with him, but he had a boyfriend. Remember, he beat her boyfriend up, whooped that light skinned dude ass.
Now I wouldn't even thought you would have even saw that movie.
Yeah, I seen Carmen.
Because you young cats don't really watch the old movies.
No, I watch old movies. I love
that's a great movie.
That's a great movie. Carmen.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, I guess she was fine. She must have been super.
She was very popular back then.
Light skinned.
You know,
but
if I'm not mistaken, I think she ended up going to Europe or France or something because I'm talking in real life.
Oh, the lady Carmen.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the movie, her and Harold Belafonte, he went AWOL. He went AWOL for that ass. That's what you call.
I remember the movie, I don't remember it in detail.
Oh yeah, that's what you call some gangster. That's what you call that thing.
Well, he was in the white man's army anyway.
Right, so he went AWOL for Carmen. And remember the army, they came to get him at the end.
Right, I do.
You know what I'm saying? He beat dude ass and ran dude off. The dude was beating.
Was he abusing her or something?
Yeah, right. The other dude, he was beating Carmen ass. Right. He was in there, girl, you ain't going to the club. Get your ass down.
Yeah, because she worked in a dance club or something.
You know, so Harold Belafonte come through with the meat knuckles. But beat dude ass.
Smackdown.
Right, and so
would you say
he was staying at home because Carmen had to go out and do everything. Remember, she was going about bread.
Okay, but would you say that's the greatest black movie you ever seen?
No, the greatest black movie I ever seen.
That's what we're talking about.
Was Superfly and the Mac.
Oh, now tell you said Superfly and
the Mac.
No, you didn't say the Mac.
I did say the Mac.
You did say the Mac. I said Shaft.
Right. And I tell you why Superfly and the Mac was the best 2 movies I ever seen because both of them had the most gangster.
Because they both had pimps in them.
No. Because in the beginning of Superfly, when he got robbed by the two crackheads, he chased these cats 4 blocks. I don't know who they were. Dope fiends?
Yeah, they were dope fiends.
When he got robbed by the dope fiends in there, Superfly chased them cats 4 blocks in his
stacks.
In his stacks. They jumped on the dudes on that ass. I was like, you can't even run that fast and
but you know what? The best black movie I think that was ever made was Cornbread Earl and Me.
No.
I'm telling you.
They killed Cornbread.
And Cooley High.
They killed Cornbread.
I don't care. Those were great movies.
They killed Cornbread.
Those were great movies. You talking about really good black cinema.
Who they killed in
Cornbread Earl and Me and Cooley High. Those were like the best.
The police killed Cornbread because they came outside. They killed Cornbread. But the gang killed what's his name and
Earl.
No, and Cooley High. But Cooley High. Yeah, I have to say. Those were great. Every time I seen Cooley High and I come over somebody black house is watching Cooley High, the house be quiet as a
Oh yeah, that's a deep movie, man.
It be so quiet.
That's one of the favorites. I'd say one of the best black cinema
Because what he
movies
said,
of all time.
Before we get up, I want your name, address, and telephone number.
Look how this nigga remember movies.
He
like a damn movie.
I like
VCR and shit.
I like the gangster part of the movie. He's like, what's your name? He's like, and that's when you seen the first party pooper in the movie. In Cooley High, because remember when they was kicking it at the party and they started fighting and tearing up old girl mama shit.
Right.
That's a party pooper. Fucked up the party. She's like, look, y'all ruined the party for everybody. That's what she said. She's like,
they depicted real life because that shit used to go on back in the day.
They tore the motherfucking house up. They was in there grinding and kissing. I forgot.
I used to love the basement parties and house parties.
What was the name of Cooley High?
What was the name of the guy? Cooley
High? Yeah, the dude that got killed. I remember every time he shot the basketball, he would say swish.
Was it James or something?
No, it was
I don't remember. I remember the movie, but I don't remember the name.
Anybody remember the name of the lead character that was the main guy in Cooley High? Remember, he was the guy that got beat up by Stone and the other dude under the railroad track.
Right, I do remember
they whooped
that.
His ass.
Like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I don't remember it.
Yeah, remember they the first one to say
it's so hard. You must have watched that movie a lot of times to remember.
Yeah, because the dude. No, yeah, I seen Cooley. No, I ain't seen it that many times. I seen it enough to remember. Because the dude that played in Cooley High, Doc, that was his friend. What was his name? Poet or something? Because Stone and them chased him through the. That's how. What's his name? That's how the dude in Cooley High.
We're not talking about.
End up getting caught. Oh, okay.
What you thought was the greatest movie?
Still a Mac, because the Mac he made Pretty Tony stick himself.
So you just like gangster movies.
He's like, stick yourself. He's like, oh.
That's your thing. You like gangster movies.
He's like, stick yourself again. Oh, that's the funniest shit. I mean, I remember some great black movies, some great black movies, but I don't know.
You said of all time.
Yeah, but I don't know if Cooley High was the greatest black movie. I mean, and some people, I like Shaka Zulu, the movie.
It's not the greatest of all time. It's a great movie.
You know how to catch a monkey?
See, you got to go to the movie in detail. We skimming the surface. We're not going into detail about the movie.
Okay.
My goodness. You know you're a movie buff for real. You know what you would be? You would be a good movie critic. Like Cisco and Ebert and shit.
I'm trying to think.
We were like, this is country's movie review.
Shaft was a good movie.
They all were good movies, but you
saying
the greatest black cinema of all time. I would say.
He had a few good movies like Do the Right Thing.
Well, Do the Right Thing wasn't the greatest movie of all time, though. It was a good movie. But if you want to put if you want to talk about black producers,
okay,
I would say the best
movie. What about I'm about to pull a movie out on his ass. What about that? Lady Sang the Blues?
Beautiful movie. But not the
greatest
of all time. Not the greatest of all time. So you can say Mahogany.
Mahogany, that's the one with Billy D. Williams.
Both of them. He was in both of them.
Billy D. Williams in both of them?
Yeah, he was in both of them.
I remember the one, Lady Sing the Blues. Oh, man, Which Way Is Up?
Yep, Which Way Is Up?
That was a good movie.
Cotton Comes to Harlem.
That was a good movie.
Some great Uptown Saturday Night.
Hey, man, ain't no Cotton. Rich Pride.
Car Wash.
See, it's too many movies. I never liked Car Wash.
What?
No, I like Car Wash.
Man, you crazy.
That's one movie I didn't like.
What about Uptown Saturday Night?
Yeah, I like Uptown Saturday Night. Yeah.
Cotton Comes to Harlem.
Yeah.
Remember that one? That's with
all the ones in
Bill
there.
Cosby and Sidney Poitier.
And,
no,
they weren't in Cotton Comes to Harlem.
Yes, he was.
Fred Sanford was in Cotton Comes to Harlem.
Yeah, but it was Bill Cosby. They were the police. Bill Cosby and that other guy. The one that played Watermelon Man. You ever seen that movie?
No, I didn't get back.
Oh man, you guys, when the guy turned white, the white guy turned black.
Oh no.
And you gotta watch Watermelon. That's a movie classic.
Right, you said you never seen Brother from Another Planet though.
Yeah, I have seen Brother from Another Planet. I told you I seen it. I didn't like it.
Oh.
I told you I thought it was stupid.
It was all right.
I thought it was a stupid movie, but that's not. You can't put that in all times on the all time.
But you don't think Mahogany?
Yeah, Mahogany was a great movie. I didn't even think about it. But that's an all time great too.
Okay, I got the all time black movie. What? It had Black Hardship, Black Love,
Claudine,
Black Problems. Why didn't you put Claudine out there?
Because Claudine is a classic.
That's what my man with the deep voice.
Yeah, James Earl Jones and
you didn't want to expect me to see Claudine either.
Carroll.
Yeah, that was the shit. But I got one that had all of them in it and a bag of chips.
What?
The greatest black movie. Anybody can dispute me on this? This had love, sadness, money, lying, fighting, hate, racism, all in one movie.
What is the movie, Country?
The Wiz. The Wiz. The Wiz. The greatest black movie of all time.
Oh, Lord.
The Wiz.
Of all time,
Of
Country?
all time.
The Wiz.
It had everything in it you wanted.
Where did you see racism in it at?
Huh?
What was racism?
Because they were discriminating against the Scarecrow.
Oh.
And the Tin Man. And the Lion. He got kicked out the jungle. BYOB. Incapable of being king.
Okay. I don't know how you would even put
fighting,
that on. I don't know how you would put
singing,
that on the greatest movie.
Dancing.
If you want to say the
Carroll was in there. And Diane Carroll was in there. And what's her name was in there? That fine white lady. She came at the end. She was lady of the north.
Lady.
She was black. I think she was black, light-skinned.
I don't know. I have to see the Wiz. I don't forget what who the characters was in the Wiz. Other than Diana Ross and Michael Jackson.
You said believe in yourself at the end.
You know.
Ooh,
and Nipsey Russell.
Believe
he was
in
yourself. He played the Tin Man.
Like, I believe in you.
Okay.
I can't think of the white lady. She was black, but she was
a light-skinned lady.
Light, bright, damn no white. They said she got in a lot of movies because of that skin. So The Wiz is the greatest black movie ever made.
You're going to have so many people like, is you crazy?
Yeah.
The Wiz was a good movie, but no, it was not the greatest. I told you the greatest movies I ever heard. I thought I heard something. What is that?
Sound like a mouse or something.
Anyway, ignore the critters, folks. But I say the greatest movie of all time was
Claudine.
No, Claudine was a great movie. It's one of my favorites. I would say I have to just pick my favorite. My favorite movie was Cornbread Earl and Me and Coolie High.
Oh, Coolie High is definitely over Cornbread Earl and Me, man.
You take Coolie High over Cornbread Earl?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I would take that.
I would take that said too, but I still think it's one of the greatest movies that was ever been out. You know, a black movie. And I mean, you could go back to the 40s and the 50s with some of those movies. Now, those were some great cinema, black cinema. But I don't know enough of them. I just know a few.
Okay, I got a better one than that. You know. I got a better one than that. Hollywood Shuffle.
How you even think that's one of the greatest movies ever?
Because it was Hollywood Shuffle. That
movie, okay.
Had it had hoe cakes. Whoa! Hoes got to eat too. Yeah, okay for everybody. Hoes got to eat too.
Okay. I don't know how that movie give me. That movie shouldn't even put in the category as greatest movies of all time. That's not even in the league. You know.
You don't think that was a good? You don't.
I thought it was an entertaining movie. I didn't think it was a great.
That's how that.
It wasn't a great movie. It was entertaining. It was kind of funny. It was all right. It was all right.
All right, I'm gonna get you something.
It was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't the greatest movie. It's a good comedy movie. It's one of the best comedies I've seen.
What about that movie? What about the movie with Denzel Washington when they was soldiers in the North and they fought and all of them got killed?
I don't know if I saw that movie.
This was.
What's the name of it?
I can't think of it, but
I loved him in Malcolm X though. I loved him in Malcolm X. Man, he looked like Malcolm X in that movie, man. I don't think he just wasn't red bone enough. But when you compared the pictures when they was doing it, he looked just like the brother, you know.
Yeah, they say he left. They say he left Denzel Washington. Showed up on set as Malcolm X. I was like,
that's what I'm saying. The boy
he showed up on set as that dude.
He's a method actor, man. Now I would consider that a great movie. And I don't consider a lot of Spike Lee movie great movies, but I would consider that a great movie.
You don't consider Do the Right Thing?
No, I think it's a good movie. It's a classic.
Not a great movie. What about the one about the
what? She's Gotta Have It. That was okay.
She Gotta Have It. It was the first time.
It was his first movie. It was okay. It wasn't great. It was okay. To me, Spike Lee haven't made a great movie except for Malcolm X, and I think he stumbled on that. He made a lot of good movies.
No, man.
But not
what
great
about the
movies.
What about the one with Gator in there?
Who?
And he sold his mama TV. The one about them being a color. About when Wesley Snipes went with the light skinned girl. Oh, that's another one, Sugar Hill.
Oh, Sugar Hill. I don't know.
No, not that. Was the movie wasn't called Sugar Hill. The
I
movie
thought you meant the movie Sugar Hill.
It was about him going with the white girl because and all the light skinned women was all having a conversation about how black men prefer light skinned women. And like the older they get, they're just trying to get a license.
I don't know. I don't think either I saw it and don't remember it, or I don't know.
It was about Wesley Snipes.
I haven't seen all the Wesley Snipes stuff. I don't think I've seen all his stuff. You know, I'm not a big fan of Wesley Snipes. My favorite black actor was old boy, played the vampire.
Eddie Murphy?
Not Eddie Murphy. Hell no. He went to jail.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. I can't say his name.
You just said you wasn't a fan of Wesley Snipes.
No, I didn't say that. I said Denzel Washington. I'm not a big fan of Denzel Washington.
I mean, you got them mixed up, man.
No, I know who Denzel and Wesley Snipes is.
Wesley
Snipes played the vampires. What was the vampires?
Blade.
Blade.
Vampire.
Right. That's my favorite black actor. That's my favorite black actor.
That's your favorite black actor?
Wesley Snipes. Because he's a man's man. And I like a man's man. You know.
I did like
in real life, he's a man's man.
I liked him in Money Train, though, for real.
Money Train was good.
And then said he was a devil. No,
Passenger. That wasn't him. That was
Passenger 57.
No. That was with I'm talking about the other one he played in. He was actually on a plane. 1300? Yeah, that's it.
No, it was Passenger 57, but he played in Murder at 1300 too. No, you talking about? I like that. I liked the one we just talking about because he was like.
I like a lot of
his he said, don't come at my brother no more. Then after he whooped all that ass, he said, oh yeah, what you call it? Get that nigga the 2 plays of glass. And he said at the beginning, like, get that nigga.
Yeah, but you see what they did to him, don't you?
Yeah, tax him out of Hollywood.
That brother still trying to recover off that. Didn't nobody want to give him no big roles anymore. That's what I said, man. Hollywood it's a cold mistress, man. Hollywood is a cold mistress. You know, don't worry your cars out there, man.
No, I'm trying to get us a star.
Oh, you're trying to get the start.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, you know.
So y'all write us and tell us what y'all think, man. Y'all can think some great black movies we'll talk about. Maybe next time
I named them all.
No, you didn't name them all.
I did name them all.
Man, I wish I could think of the name of that chick that saying you could believe the lady I'm talking about. Fred G. Sanford used to like her on Sanford and Son. He wanted to meet her so bad. But she was like real bright lady. I'm talking about she looked at like
I don't know, country. I have to see what movie you're talking about.
She's in the Wiz.
It's terrible when it comes to stuff like that.
She's at the end of the Wiz.
I have to see.
I'm assuming we get off the phone the lady that's on the end of the Wiz, so y'all will know next time. But
yeah, then we just got 2 more days of him, and then Monday, some really good, exciting, funny stuff.
Is you going out to Bonnie house this weekend?
I don't know, and we don't talk about that on here.
Is you leaving and going?
Nah, we don't talk about that on here.
Well,
that's none of their business.
If you're going out of town, then we got one more.
It's none of their business, country. Damn.
If you believe in yourself, like I believe in you.
That's why the computer went off.
Nothing. It ain't going off. Ain't nothing cut off.
No, here.
Oh, it ain't going off either.
I know.
You got 30 seconds. All right, y'all. So we hope you had fun. I hate that I started off with a boring topic, but I'm kind of
explaining yourself.
I'm kind of just trying to think of something that come up that'd be interesting. But I'm gonna go back to what I think Soul is on the first time: sex, love, and rock and roll. Yeah.
When did we ever talk about rock and roll?
Okay, well, that's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. Rock and roll, y'all. For y'all that don't know. But yeah, I don't care about it if y'all don't like it. You don't like it.
Hey, listen, like I told you, every show is not gonna be a boat like. Sometimes it's gonna be a little thunder. So hey,
yeah. See y'all tomorrow.
I still think we're doing good. Oh God, you didn't even give me a chance to sign off.
Well, we will sign off.
See how inconsiderate he is.
But you sign off here.
Yeah, but I need to sign off on our station too.
Okay, well, we kind of did. I said, see y'all later. Anchor, you was.
No, you're supposed to say. You did it so good last week. Why are you shitting it up this week?
Well, I messed that one up. That one, the time got kind of by me. Now, I ain't gonna lie, we was talking about the movie. Now that just got by me because we was talking about the black cinema for so long. Now that did get a little by me on that one, but yeah. Anyway, so all right, y'all. Hope everybody enjoyed the show.
Remember to subscribe on our YouTube. Give us a thumbs up and a like. Until next time, God bless and bye.
I went close and went far away.
We got a lot of comments on that.
Yeah, so we're gonna put yours right there. The trap problem right there. Ending everything. Reese daughter, your daughter was on here for a long time, man.
They watched the show.
Just so she can say, country make me sing.
Basically. From what I can see, both my daughters was on there. Cut the rest of it off, country. Oh God.
I'm trying to get out of this.
I think today both of them was watching the show, so
I don't know. Somebody's Big Globes, Bonnie, Remy.
will you just cut the phone off?
Okay.
Thank you. Country, you gotta be more professional. You gotta quit sticking your mug right in the middle of the thing all the time. See, that dream well was a premonition. See, I know a premonition dreamed in a dream. So
Yeah,
because the dream, I told you what happened in the dream.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. I'm not gonna tell you no more about the dream.
When somebody came up, well, I did less cursing today. I had Holly say bitch a time.
I don't care if you say none of that shit.
And your daughter said, and even one comment said y'all kind of boring. So I think
that was my daughter in Wisconsin.
I think that was bold lightning. I think the show was pretty good.
Okay. Well, you know what? When I always go back and watch them, they always be better than I think they are. So